Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In a major strategic move, the governor of Rivers State, Simi Fubara, has invited the lawmakers of Rivers State, led by Nyesom Wike of the Nyesom Wike camp, for a meeting at the Government House in furtherance of the implementation of the Supreme Court ruling on the Rivers State crisis. But Nyesom Wike, the former governor of Rivers State and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, is telling them not to honor the invitation. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, you will know that since the Supreme Court ruling on the Rivers State political crisis, which reinstated the lawmakers loyal to former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, that defected from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressives Congress, Simi Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, has been making efforts to implement the Supreme Court ruling in the interest of the state, in the interest of the people of the state, and to ensure that the political crisis is resolved in the best interest of the people of Rivers State. You know that in furtherance of that move also, Simi Fubara addressed the state and dissolved the local government chairman. Don't forget that he conducted the October local government election that was nullified by the Supreme Court. Following that nullification, he dissolved the local government chairman, made them to hand over to civil servants, that's heads of administration, and went ahead to fix a new date for local government election. Now, it was in process of that, building peace, that he has invited the assembly members for a meeting at the Government House on Monday, March 10th, 2025. Monday, March 10, 2025. The invitation was contained in a letter dated 7th March and signed by Tami Danagogo, the secretary to the Rivers State government. Danagogo said that the meeting would discuss a befitting space for the assembly's sittings, payment of outstanding remuneration and allowances for the lawmakers, and budget presentation. The statement read, this is what the letter, part of the essay from the letter by Danagogo to the lawmakers. It says, sequel to the above, I hereby humbly invite the Right Honorable Speaker and all members of the Rivers State House of Assembly to a meeting with the governor. We look forward to your kind attendance for your kind attendance towards charting the way forward in the interest of the good people of Rivers State. We look forward to your kind attendance towards charting the way forward in the interest of the good people of Rivers State, Danagogo said in his letter. that's the secretary to the Rivers State government. So it shows that Simi Fubara is trying to return Rivers State to normalcy, a Rivers State without political crisis. And he's trying to build peace. And you know that Simi Fubara was not the person that started the crisis in Rivers State. Let us note that this crisis was imposed on him. The crisis in Rivers State was imposed on Simi Fubara. Why did I say so? He was sworn in on May 29, 2023. Within that period, it was alleged that most of the commissioners were nominated by his former boss, the former governor of the state, Nyesom Wike. Most of the top officers, almost virtually all the commissioners, including the other, there are many commissioners that work with Nyesom Wike that he also inherited and all that. But by December 2023, barely 6 months in office, this House of Assembly allegedly was plotting to impeach him. That was what led to all the drama of demolition of the State House of Assembly and all kinds of crises. So the crisis was imposed on him. He was not the instigator. It was those who wanted to impeach him for no just cause, because they couldn't even tell Nigerians or the people of Rivers State in particular what was his offense that they want to impeach him in December 2023. What was his offense? We all can read the Constitution. You can read the Constitution. Go and check out the conditions for the impeachment of a governor. Which offense did he commit that they want to impeach him by December, barely 6 months, December 2023? And that was the time that these same lawmakers invited, defected, announced their defection from the PDP to the APC. But the Supreme Court has done their thing. So what can anyone say? That to say it's okay with Nigeria. Now, reacting to the invitation invitation extended to the lawmakers by Simi Fubara, the former governor of Rivers State and now Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nyesom Wike, said that Simi Fubara was not in a position to invite the lawmakers. Speaking through his senior special assistant on public communication and social media, Lere Olayinka, Wike said that Fubara does not have to meet with lawmakers because he has been delaying paying their wages and benefits for months. Wike said that Fubara lacked the authority to call the lawmakers. He maintained that since he no longer had the ability to negotiate, the governor should simply pay their entitlements. And this is what he said, and I quote, "He should just pay the assembly members by releasing the funds to the proper entity. You give up all negotiation rights to your conqueror when you lose a war. When you lose a war, you denied him, you say you denied him all of his rights for more than a year. You say you denied someone his right for more than a year. The man won the case and the judge ordered you to reimburse him for all the rights you took away from him. Now you are inviting the dude to your bedroom to meet up," Wike said, speaking through his aide. In other words, while Fubara is trying to build peace these people are not yet ready for peace. It is either their way or the highway. And you can see the mentality with which the Wike camp are approaching the matter. They say that they have won the war. So Fubara has lost a war. So when you lose a war, you no longer have the right to negotiate. It is the person that conquered you that should determine your fate. What message are they sending? It means that they are not for peace. They are not for peace of Rivers State. What they want is the continuous political crisis to continue. Like I said, this fight, this war that they are claiming that they have won through the instrumentality of the Supreme Court was a war that was imposed on Simi Fubara in 2023 when he was barely 6 months in office. So it is a war that those who impose it now claim that they have won. But it is left for people of Rivers State to determine who cares about their better interests or their best interests between the Nyesom Wike camp and the Fubara camp. And you can see their mentality, the lawmakers. Since the Supreme Court gave them the authority, so to say, and recognized their mandate that they did not defect, and that they are the rightful lawmakers for Rivers State. They have been issuing series of 48 hours orders with military fiat. You would think that they are competing with the era of Abuja and Babangida and Buhari military governments in issuing orders to Simi Fubara and his government. But the truth remains that Rivers State cannot make progress except there is peace. And Simi Fubara is on the path of peace by calling them for that meeting. If they did not show up and they're listening to the advice of Nyesom Wike and they didn't show up and insist that until he pays their salary, it will show those who are really interested for peace and those who are not. In any case, if you look at the letter by Dana Gogo, the letter addressed so many of the issues that they were talking about. He said that they will discuss the issue of the budget. You know, these people gave 48 hours, although it has passed more than 48 hours, they gave Simi Fubara to present the 2025 budget. And if you look at the letter by Dana Gogo, the secretary to the state government, he said they will discuss, they should come so that they will discuss about the budget presentation, that they will discuss about getting a befitting place for them to be sitting for their deliberations as lawmakers. He said that they are going to look at the issue of their remunerations and allowances. Now, Nyesom Wike said that they should pay them first, that they should pay them. But the issue is that there is nothing wrong in inviting them so that they can discuss the modalities for the payment. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong in telling them, okay, we know you are not having, you know, the Rivers State House of Assembly was demolished. So there's a need for a befitting place for them to be staying now that it has been confirmed that they are lawmakers by the Supreme Court. It is good to negotiate, to do that, because there is no point wasting government resources and putting out a place for them by Fubara, and they will deny the place and they say, Fubara gave us a place without our consent. So those are important decisions that need to be everybody within the assembly to be present to state what they want and how they want it. I think that is in the best interest of the state. Now, why did I say that this is a strategic move by Simi Fubara? It is to expose those who want peace and those who don't want peace in Rivers State by calling for that meeting. If they did not attend, if they continue to stonewall, the people of Rivers State will once again take it among the no-nos they cannot take from them, and they will respond adequately to all the shenanigans from these Pro-Nyesom Wike lawmakers in the coming election in 2027. And the people will also see that all the machinations to impeach Fubara, there was no basis for it. That it was just as a result of politics and not because of any serious care about the violation of the Constitution in respect of conditionalities for the impeachment of a governor or deputy governor. I don't know what you think about this. What is your position? Simi Fubara seeking for peace, trying to implement the Supreme Court ruling, while Nyesom Wike is being a stumbling block through his law, Pro-Nyesom Wike lawmakers, trying to ensure that the government of Fubara is held hostage from performing its rightful duty that it was elected to do by providing the dividends of democracy to the people of Rivers State. What do you think about this? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.